Thank you. ACP Renuka Prasad is completely ignoring the situation where every single night I use my mother as a witness to take a doctor prescribed sleeping pill, yet these motherfuckers, the criminals, the traitors, they do not let me sleep for like 1 hour, 2 hours. In spite of taking a doctor prescribed sleeping pill. ACP Renuka Prasad is completely ignoring the situation. How can he completely ignore the situation when this is happening every single night? And there are a large number of witnesses to the fact that these families that are named have this software. There are a large number of witnesses. Now, whose responsibility is it in a constitutional democracy to make these inquiries and investigation? Mine, the complainants, or his? Is it the police responsibility or is it my responsibility? Doesn't he know that? When everybody is watching, this is what he's given me. This is the justice he's giving me. He himself is saying like, no, sorry, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. When he speaks like this, what do you think will happen to the criminals? What do you think will happen to, what does he think will happen to the criminals? These criminals are also facing serious life sentences. Those are the criminals involved. Just because he is ignoring the situation doesn't mean the criminals will ignore their situation. Every single night I'm taking a tablet using my mother as a witness. I'm being tortured inside my own home in front of my parents. They're also desperately trying to kill me. Now the motherfuckers not letting me speak freely. Now the bastard is not letting me speak freely. If the police cannot interrogate their own inspector and seize the software, then what is the ACP Mr. Renuka Prasad telling me? What is he telling me? That I have to take the law in my own hands. Oh, I already understand that. But the problem is this is a body control weapon. That is the reason I can't raid my neighbor's home with a knife and seize the software. This is the reason I'm trapped from more than 3 years from the time I came out of Tihar prison. I sat in Tihar prison because of police failure, not because I did something wrong. It's because of police failure that I, innocent man, sat in Tihar prison for 70 days. So what justice is Mr. Renuka Prasad giving me? What justice is the police department giving me? To suffer indefinitely in this manner until I die? That is the justice they're giving me. The traitors are blocking me from speaking freely, even in front of the ACP. And they're stopping me from speaking. If not, I wouldn't have stopped speaking. Isn't it obvious to the casual observer? Even to the casual observer, isn't it obvious? Would somebody in my situation, my life situation, who was speaking the manner I was, would I stop speaking that quickly? Wouldn't have continued on and on and on and on for at least half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Here I am surrounded by criminals. They're all criminals and traitors. I'm surrounded. Everybody, they're all criminals and traitors. So, the Bangalore Police Department justice is this, that I have to indefinitely suffer like this and die. That is the justice they're giving me. I'm surrounded by criminals. There are at least 20 copies of the software right here in this dead-end road. The ACP refused to even look at these videos. I have 1.5 years worth of videos recorded and stored. He refused to look at even the video where I'm taking 9 sleeping pills. Yet the criminals don't let me sleep for 1 hour 45 minutes. Isn't that itself good enough to understand? 9 sleeping pills is an overdose. Anybody will just get knocked out. Anybody who listens to the recording, it's obvious the police are just trying to cheat me. And the criminals, they're like aram se enjoying life, huh? They're living their small, piggy little lives and enjoying life. I'm worth a mega fortune, yet they have me trapped in this manner. My money comes from movies, TV series, documentary. What they need to do is give me a copy of the software. That is what they need to do. ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನಾವು ಫುಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಬಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಈ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಕಲ್ ಬೇಡವಾ ಅಷ್ಟು? ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಇದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವ ನಾವು. ಫುಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳ ಸಂಪಾದನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಅಂತ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕ್ಸವ್ರೆ. ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಗಾನ ಬೇಡವಾ? ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಗಾನ ಇಸ್ ಫಕಿಂಗ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ as well. Some half-baked motherfucker who claims to be a Kannada speaking traitor, that bastard attacks me with these kind of words. Ashtu. The motherfucker is not letting me speak. I speak fluent Kannada. I know to read and write Kannada. See, they're shameless. They're right here, they're shameless. They can't just quickly give me the fan page, it seems. They can't give me Mr. Gowda's phone number, it seems. Once the arrests are made and the punishment starts, I will be merciless too. I too will be merciless. They're forgetting that Ms. Prarthana Parthikoda is being illegally confined. The ACP did not even want to hear about it. He's making a serious mistake. Now, shouldn't he read the complaints, understand the situation, then talk to me? He's not done any such thing. He's not even understanding the written complaints. And he's not letting me speak. I have no choice other than to fight until death. That's what he should have understood. That's what ACP Mr. Renuka Prasad should have understood, that this innocent man, Mr. Shakti Reddy, this innocent Deshbhakt and Hindu nationalist, I have no choice other than fight till death. This is the only choice I have. And here the motherfuckers, the criminals, they act like they don't understand. Most of them are wishing me dead. Those are the motherfuckers I'm dealing with here. The others who have gotten involved, they just didn't understand this, it seems. I have no choice other than to fight till death. 24/7 I'm electronically harassed with the explicit intention to kill me through a heart attack or a brain stroke. 24/7. I can't work. I can't take care of my responsibilities as a son. I'm worth a mega fortune, yet they have me trapped like this. What would the ACP Mr. Renuka Prasad do if he was in my situation? You can't. This is not a situation where I can keep quiet. I am constantly attacked and harassed. The criminals are refusing to stop the attacks from years. They're forcing me to come sit outside my home, then go back inside and sleep while live streaming. And this is when the motherfuckers feel like letting me sleep. My sleeping is not in my control. They harass me even when I'm eating food, even when I'm taking a shower, even when I'm brushing my teeth, even when I'm shaving. So what would the ACP Mr. Renuka Prasad do if he was in my situation? What would he do? Not fight back at all. Just keep being tortured and die or commit suicide. So let him take my position. Let him commit suicide. I'm not stopping him. Let him. I'll gladly exchange positions with him. I'm worth a mega fortune, worth hundreds of millions of dollars, not just crores of rupees. What does he want to exchange positions with me? I'm also very famous, very well known. I'll gladly exchange shoes with him. He can be me and he can commit suicide. After this much, he's spoken the way he has, all the criminals are energized. From that motherfucker Sudesh and his daughter to the motherfuckers hiding in Goa, they're fully energized. They're only plotting, threatening my murder. From the time I left his office, they only been plotting and threatening my murder. This is with the Atinagar Inspector Chittaranjan D having a copy of the same software, witnessing it. The criminals are already doing maximum to kill me. They're already at maximum. I really would like to know if my city Bangalore is also okay with this. This justice that they've given this innocent Hindu nationalist and Deshbhakt. I'm not a politician. I'm Hindu, Deshbhakt and a nationalist. This is a physical weapon. I'm not able to raid my neighbor's home with a nice knife that I have and seize the software. And yet, everybody here who has the software, they're acting like they don't understand. I can easily raid their homes if it wasn't for the attacks. If I can get a gun, this is over very quickly, but it's impossible to get a gun in this country. For a person like me who needs it, they won't give a license. And I don't have money to get a kata. He's even said some nonsense about consult a neuro, it seems. Is that what he tells me in front of the criminals while all the traitors and criminals are watching? Is that what he says? That is a highly irresponsible statement. That's a highly irresponsible statement bordering on the criminal, the statement he made. But I'm Hindu nationalist and Deshbhakt. I'll continue to soldier on. Let's see what happens. These criminals are hallucinating if they think this is the end of it. When you find an illegal gun, you immediately surrender to the police. This is far more advanced. This is a military software operating a foreign satellite. So it is the legal responsibility to immediately surrender the software to the government of India or to me. That is the legal responsibility. They can consult any lawyer they wish. That lawyer will confirm what I'm saying. Now they're all just trying to show that they're not that soft. They can be very cruel. But they're gandus. They don't even admit that they have the software to me directly. Shouldn't they understand to quickly disappear from here at least? Now this motherfucker is modifying my voice box and making me appear soft. And this motherfucker is hiding without showing his fuck face all the way 600 kilometers away in Goa. People here don't even have common sense. They should either intervene or run away from me. My speaking abilities is in complete electronic control of the criminals hiding in Goa. They don't let me speak even this much. How much I spoke in this live stream from the beginning, after I took the pill and went back to my room, from then until now, in front of you, in front of you and the police. In front of you and the police, they don't let me speak this much. I've took a lot of attacks, lot of continuous attacks to my speaking abilities while I was talking to the ACP. And the ACP, instead of me telling him, he was acting like I'm nervous or something. He on his side, he was not open at all. He was completely closed. He was stonewalling me and blocking me. That is also obvious to anybody who listens to the recording. I finally decided to post that recording openly for this very reason. This is the grand conclusion the Bangalore police are giving me. That is the reason I confronted the ACP when it came to the fan page. Okay, you're saying software, you don't have any proof. What about the fan page? He's completely stonewalling again. He's telling me that only if I give him the link to the fan page, he will take actions. And that is nonsense. Years ago, they told me the same thing. Back then, I was unaware of the law. Now I know better. This is the situation I find myself in, and the police find themselves in, where a large number of people have the fan page. I don't have the link. So legally, the legal argument is, just because the complainant, does not have the evidence, you cannot deny me a fair investigation, which I was able to manage to tell him. But in spite of that, he's stonewalling. So that is clear proof that the police do not want to take action. They don't care about me at all. They don't care about Ms. Pratna Paratigoda at all. They're just trying to hide from the situation, which they themselves are responsible for creating. It is the police department and the criminals who are responsible for creating the situation. The police department for not taking action years ago in 2017 and throughout the years, and the criminals for refusing to surrender the technology either to me or to the government of India. Because of this, the situation has been created. So it is totally their responsibility. And they're trying to hide from the situation that they themselves are responsible with, along with the criminals, for creating.